G'day guys, how's it going? It is JarradHD here. Welcome to the 4th episode in the FIFA 17 Juventus One Season for Glory Career Mode series. Today's episode is going to be a pretty damn big one. Transfer deadline day. Which centre midfielder will we sign? And we also have our opening Champions League game against AS Monaco. We also continue our hunt for Serie A glory as we take on Sassuolo, looking to score some goals. But fellas, if you do go on to enjoy today's episode, don't forget to leave a like rating on the video. Also, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below if you are new around here. We are posting career mode content on the daily. But without further ado, let's get in and answer your press conference questions from the last episode. So as per normal fellas, if you want to have a chance of getting your question answered in the next episode, don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section down below. Sue Young says, now that your starting strikers are from Argentina, will you try to sign another Argentinian player, Di Maria? Don't worry lads, I am not building an Argentine exclusive starting 11. I won't be going in for Di Maria. I think unless I get an Argentine centre defensive midfielder dash centre midfielder, I don't see any need to go in for any more Argentinians, so don't worry, I won't be going in for Di Maria or any other Argentine. Sean Phillips says, after Aguero had a great start for Juventus against Lazio, he has spent £750,000 on a McDonald's shop connected to his mansion. What do you have to say about this? And will there be a confrontation between Aguero and the legend Marcus Jackson with his KFC building next to the Stamford Bridge? Ah, not this again. This was a recurring storyline from the Chelsea Career Mode series. Put it to bed. We've moved to Italy. No more Marcus Jackson, no more KFC. God damn it, lad. Random Name says, how far do you think you will get into the Champions League with Juventus? My goal, as I have said all series long, is to win the Champions League title. Hopefully we have a much easier run than we have had in other career modes. Of course, the Chelsea one last year, when we won the Champions League, we had to face Real Madrid, Barcelona, Juventus, and PSG all in the knockout rounds. I'm hoping we get a little bit of a simpler run, although we have been shafted already with the Champions League. We have the group of death in our Champions League group. It's AS Monaco, Borussia Mönchengladbach, and Arsenal. So if we win the Champions League, it's going to be a tough ask, but I think we can do it with the signings we've made now. And the final question in today's press conference comes from the FIFA King 02, who says, who is the most influential player in the team? It's a simple one, it's Gianluigi Buffon. Buffon he's respected so much throughout our entire squad, even the older players like Bonucci, Chiellini, Marchisio, the guys that have been there for years, know all about Buffon. They still respect him so much, and it's really good to have a figurehead like that in the club. He is my captain, of course, because we've got younger players being developed coming through the squad, and he's been teaching them a lot of life lessons, a lot of what it means to be a respectful player, and teaching them just how to be decent professional footballers. So I would say Gigi Buffon is the most influential player in the club. So that will conclude today's press conference for today's episode, fellas. Thank you once again for the fantastic questions. But now, let's get into the gameplay. Let's go and sign ourselves a brand new centre midfielder. So after recording yesterday's episode, I did have a bit more of a look around in depth regarding our new centre midfield, centre defensive midfield signing. If you clicked on the straw poll that I left in yesterday's video, you would have seen that I added Axel Witsel to the poll. He has been linked with Juventus. He would be a nice addition in the midfield. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to add him to the race. And having a look here, he's probably going to turn out to be a lot cheaper than the other three options. He has less than 11 months remaining on his contract. He's 18 million, and look at his value there. He's definitely going to be the cheapest. So what I'm going to do is, I doubt they're going to accept 11 million, but I'll put it in and just see. I'll just test them. And while we wait to hear back regarding the midfield transfers, we will have our opening training session of today's episode. So Kingsley Coman, Piaka, Lamina, Rugani, and Sturaro all being trained here. Let's see how the lads perform. Hopefully we can go up a little bit. No stats to go up, but some good ratings, so we're definitely building the foundations to go up. Alright, so here we are on transfer deadline day. Still a lot of business to achieve, 10 hours to do it. It's gonna be a tight stretch. Hopefully we can do it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the social media update. This is the update for season 1, episode number 4. This is the deadline day special. We begin our deadline day on Twitter. La Gazzetta dello Sport, the top Italian sports news agency, post a tweet saying deadline day is here. Who will Juventus sign? Carvalho, Vidal, Witsel and Koke, all names in the mix. Hashtag deadline day, hashtag Serie A. I think regardless of the result on deadline day, if we can get any of these 4 guys, we've done pretty damn well. Staying on Twitter, at Juventus Nation tweets at us saying, hey at JarradHD, just giving you a heads up that if we don't sign Witsel, we riot. ... just saying, winky face. Hashtag don't make us angry. Juventus Nation, is that a threat? And finally, we move over to Instagram. Our brand new Argentine signing, Sergio Aguero, took to Instagram posting a photo of him and Gonzalo Higuain playing for the national team with the caption, "What a moment to be starting up front for Juventus with my fellow Argentinian at Gonzalo Higuain 20_9 Argentina flag emoji." I'm really excited to see if Aguero and Higuain can bring their chemistry from the national team into Juventus. Only time will tell. Let's get back into the deadline day. And that is not a good start. Rejected from Zenit, unacceptable from Atletico Madrid, Bayern, and Sporting. Oh god. I will start off here with Witsel because he's the cheapest option. I'm going to go ahead and I will say he's valued at 18.5. I'll say 16 and just see what they say. And then these 3 players are going to be hard. I will go in for William Carvalho because we know how much we need to pay. Alright, I'm going to have to fix up the budget here. So fixing up the budget did virtually nothing for us here. So what I'm going to have to do basically, they want 42. I'm going to say 34. If they don't accept that, I might have to put in a player if I even want to continue with him. And then Arturo Vidal and Koke. It's going to be difficult because the players, we've tried to do cash plus players. They're not interested in the players and the cash isn't enough. Maybe these are some players that I have to hold off until January for. I might put in a little bit more money here for Koke plus Asamoah and just see what they say. But honestly, I don't know. It's very difficult when the team that you're trying to negotiate with just says unacceptable or rejected. Give me a bloody price if you want to sell him. So Arturo Vidal, I'll say 28 million just like I did with Koke. Okay, so 2 accepted transfers here, Zenit and Sporting CP. So Axel Witsel, let's go in contract negotiations. I'm going to have to fix this up or it might automatically do it. We'll have to wait and see. 100,000, 3 years. Important, yeah, let's say important first team player. And then Sporting accept 34 million for Carvalho. So he only wants 20,000 a week. Yes, please. That is so much better. 3 years, important first team player. And then with Bayern and Atletico Madrid, I honestly don't think it's going to happen. They're not giving me any ideas on how much money they want. They're being difficult and we've got some good deals in the works between Witsel and Carvalho. Okay, so Axel Witsel and William Carvalho both accept their contract offers. Who do we go in for? We're saving a lot of money with the transfer sum on Witsel, but we're saving a lot of money in the wages with Carvalho. Both similar overalls. Carvalho's a little bit younger. Witsel strongly linked in real life. I honestly don't know which player to go for. You know what, guys? Simply because it is a strong real-life rumor, and a lot of you guys have been screaming for realism in this series, and it's a little bit more of a unique signing. I am going to go for Axel Witsel. I apologize if you wanted me to get William Carvalho, but I just feel like it's the best idea to get Witsel, and we save a lot more money. So welcome to Juventus, the Belgian midfielder, Axel Witsel. nice to sign William Carvalho, but we can't have it our way every single time. It was a tough decision, but I'm sorry, William. Best of luck. So with the money we have right now, what I'm thinking of doing is just saving this money for now, not making any more transfers for this first transfer window, and then saving the money for January and seeing if we need to improve at all. Bloody dog. Wow, okay, the man that was on the verge of coming to us, Robert Lewandowski, has moved to Manchester City for £82.5 million. And a big Serie A departure, one of our rivals in Lazio sell their Dutch centre-back Stefan de Vrij to Everton. Shinji Kagawa goes to Real Madrid for £23 million, that was a bit weird. And one of our rivals in the Serie A, Roma, have signed Adrian Silva from Sporting for £32 million, that is a top signing. But with 1 hour remaining in our transfer window, this is how our transfer window fared out. So we brought in Sanchez, Hernandez, Aguero and Witsel, and sold Dybala, so a lot of big name transfers in this transfer window. I definitely do believe that we have strengthened the squad immensely. So we simulate through here, and that is the end of the transfer window for the first time in this series. And another training session here before our next game. So we have Kingsley Coman once again, Lamina, Sturaro, Rugani and Matteo. Now, this session looks like it could provide a lot of stat upgrades. Fingers crossed we perform nicely, and we do decently. A lot of stats going up, no overalls, but that's a good start. We are looking to continue our perfect start to the Serie A season as we take on Sassuolo at home, the Juventus Stadium, to kick off today's episode. So taking a look at our starting 11, it is a lot more of a rotational side. We have the opening Champions League group game against Monaco 3 days after this, and then we take on Inter Milan 3 days after that, so has to be a lot more rotational. Still a lot of strong players in there. And then here is the Sassuolo starting 11, so Considley in goals, very good keeper. They have, who else they have? I think I saw a Matri up there. They got Berardi, Domenico Berardi. Can't even talk today. They're running straight through here early on in the game. Good tackle there. They follow it up. Domenico Berardi blocked from Chiellini. Goes out. They're starting off quite strongly. They shoot and they put it wide. So we get the free kick here. It's going to be Chicharito to whip this one in. I'm going to change to... I'm going to put it about there. And then I'm going to run in with Pjanic. Here we go. Nicely run in. Pjanic goes straight out to Daniel Rugani. Wish it was a striker. Here's a striker, Chicharito. Still has it, the Mexican. He's going to Dani Alves. He's got a decent long shot on him. Dani Alves hits it and almost finds the back of the net. They're running through here. Politano going to this guy. They're passing it around. They shoot and they put that one over. Here we go, lads. Can we get an opportunity? It's Pjanic going over the top. Get there, Mandzukic. We need a good bounce. We do. Mandzukic going in there. Lamina finesses. Oh, that would have been a fantastic goal. Kingsley Coman. He's going to go there to Miralem Pjanic. I see Sami Khedira. Come on, lads. Can we get a breakthrough goal? It's Lamina. He's made space. He shoots. It's blocked. Dani Alves with the follow-up. He hits the crossbar and he misses the open header. Oh, wow. Good tackle from Khedira. Our midfield's been killing it, but we just keep passing it away. Pellegrini shoots and he puts that one over, thankfully. They're on the attack here. Sassuolo. Good tackle from Chiellini. Now let's hit him on the counter-attack and run. Marchisio. Fresh legs. Great ball through to Mario Mandzukic. The Croatian, he doesn't have fresh legs, but he goes to Marchisio. Marchisio. Oh my god. Marchisio's a gun. They're on the attack in stoppage time here, Sassuolo. Please don't steal the points. Here we go. Do we have one last opportunity? No, that's a shit ball from Kingsley Coman. And that is full time. What a pathetic performance. We really should have scored. That Dani Alves opportunity. Oh, how didn't we find the back of the net on that one? Hopefully this is only a small little blip in what is going to be a very successful season. 0-0 against Sassuolo. So we have to dust ourselves off and go again as we take on AS Monaco in the opening game of our Champions League campaign. We have what looked like a pretty difficult group with Arsenal, Monaco, and I believe Mönchengladbach. So it's going to be a real test, and we need to get off to a winning start. We need to make sure that we score some bloody goals as well. That was a pathetic offensive performance last time out. So yes, I was right. Mönchengladbach, Monaco and Arsenal. If we qualify through this, it's going to be a very good feat. So here is our starting 11 for this game. We are rocking a very strong starting 11. We've got Higuain and Aguero, the Argentine teammates, starting up front. Cuadrado, Sanchez, Witsel making his debut, Storaro coming in at CDM. He's really impressed me when he's come on the field as a sub. And now taking a look at the AS Monaco starting 11. Subasic is their keeper. Glick, the former Torino man, is in there. Who do they have? They've got Falcao, Çalhanoğlu, João Moutinho, Fabinho, Silva, Jermaine. They've got a very strong side. Falcao going to Fabinho, going back to Falcao. They shoot! Good save from Gigi Buffon. Aguero running straight for the corner. He's going to go to Higuain. We need some support. Higuain taken down. That's got to be a card. That is a shocking challenge from the captain, Raggy. What card is it going to be? It's a yellow. Here we go. Cuadrado going to Marquisio. We're just passing it around here, looking for an opening. Need to get a goal before half-time, I think. Here we go. Higuain. He's through. Gonzalo Higuain. What a save from Subasic. Nope. Turns out he was offside by about that much. Oh, they're running straight through Bernardo after a poor challenge from Barzagli. Jermaine shoots. Puts it wide. Good stuff, Bonucci, but they end up with the lucky rebound. Goes there to Mendy, poorly timed challenge, and he almost just scored a screamer. We just need to retain possession. Aguero running straight through, going to Higuain, who's going to thread it through to Juan Cuadrado. We need some space in the middle. Here we go. I see Aguero. Sergio Aguero goes up to Higuain. Go to Witsel. No, it goes to Marquisio, who goes to Aguero, who finesses. What a save from Subasic. What can we do off the resulting corner? It goes in there. Bonucci, the captain. Oh, we need to get a tap in. Far out. They're on the attack here, Monaco. It's Lemar up against Cuadrado. He's trying to skin him. He puts that one in there. Falcao heads it over. They're on the attack here. Jean. Going to Fabinho. They shoot. And João Moutinho almost gives them the late lead. Oh, good stuff from Aguero. Marquisio. Higuain to Cuadrado Asamoah. He's fresh off the bench. Can he win it for us in stoppage time? Asamoah. Run! Oh, Aguero misses it! Far out, we are bad offensively. Don't call full time. Far out, it's another 0-all draw. Defensively, we are amazing. We are superb. This is one of the best defensive teams I've ever used. I can recall using. But offensively, we are just not firing. Our midfield's killing it, but we're not getting great service from our attackers. That's the biggest problem for us. Frustrating. Anyways, lads, that is where we will conclude today's episode. As you can see, some big games on the horizon. Inter Milan to kick off the next episode. But I just really need to take some time out, really figure out how our players play, watch the game footage back, and see what we can be doing better. Because, as I said at the end of that game against Monaco, defensively, don't need to change anything there. Offensively, yes, we need to change big time. But if you enjoyed today's episode of the Juve Career Mode series, don't forget to leave a like on the video. Also, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. If you are new around here, we are posting Career Mode content on the daily. Make sure you check out my social media links. It's my Snapchat, my Instagram, and my Twitter. All three of those will be linked down below as per normal. But most importantly, fellas, I hope you have a fantastic day. It has been JarradHD here. I'm out. Peace.